The 2026 Genesis G70 sedan. We actually have less features for this new model year than we did for 2025, so let's get started with the updates. Regarding the exterior, we have a new Capri blue color, but the Tasman blue and the Burley blue, they are no longer available for this latest model year. Regarding the interior space, we have a new beige interior color that's available for the 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder models, but the gray interior and the sport interior, they are no longer available on the 2.5T models. Also, the Nappa leather and microfiber suede headliner, they are also no longer available for 2026. That is really sad. And regarding packaging, we have a updated wheel design for the 2.5-liter turbo Prestige model. The dark chrome grille is no longer available on the 2.5T Prestige. However, we do get aluminum trim for the 2.5T Prestige, but you do not get the alloy pedals on that model. Now, the heated steering wheel, that is standard for the 2.5T all-wheel drive and up. However, the power trunk is no longer available on all trim levels. And the electronically controlled suspension, the ECS, that is no longer available on the twin-turbo V6 Sport Prestige model. Really bizarre updates here. But finally, the surround view monitor is now available on the 2.5T Prestige, and it is included on all 3.3T models. But overall, really bizarre updates because the demand for the G70 has actually gone up because it is genuinely one of the more affordable performance sedans that you can get. The German rivals are all much more expensive, plus things like lease programs, interest rates, they're really not that great for many of these performance sedans. However, the G70 does maintain some level of decent incentives, interest rates, lease programs, etc. So it's just really strange that for 2026, they would take away some of the features from a model that is actually rising in popularity and sales. Anyway, the official pricing has been unveiled for the 2026 G70, and as you would expect, the prices have actually gone up, at least for the 2.5 turbo models. Starts at $42,850. Most of these models, they've gone up by about $350 compared to 2025. However, the 3.3 twin turbo V6 models, it's kind of gone down in price because they've really slimmed up the trim levels. For the twin turbo V6, we only have the Sport Prestige trim available in either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And compared to 2025, it is technically a bit less money, but make sure to add $1,350 for the destination fee to all of the prices listed. And as always, I like to share with my audience ways on how they can save money in this market. So I will have some resources linked below in the description box, like a free leasing calculator by AutoCompanion. That way you can run lease numbers, you can see the incentives that are available in your region, and you can compare and contrast the lease program and the interest paid with financing. And of course, you can just go to the manufacturer's own website to find the latest promotional finance rate for the vehicle. You can also go to websites like JD Power to see the invoice price of a vehicle. And of course, AutoCompanion himself, he is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. So you can see his latest prices and discounts for rival vehicles like BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Lexus, etc. But keep in mind, to access his broker deals, you do have to pay a broker fee. He did say that if you go on his website and you fill out an inquiry form, he will take some money off of his broker fee. So if you want to take advantage of his pre-negotiated discounted vehicles, you can do that on his website and just follow the instructions there. Sadly, he does not have the G70 currently, but I believe he does have like the Genesis SUVs with some discounts. And one of the best calculators you can use to run the finance numbers would be calculator.net. So I can have all of this linked below in the description box. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below regarding these new updates for the 2026 Genesis G70. Are you in the market for one of these cars? Are you considering this latest model year, or will you just negotiate on the remaining 2025s and see if you can get those vehicles for under invoice? I would like to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.